Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we're going to be doing Funko Pop Tik Toks Part 2. So, let's get started. Alright, so I have a list of maybe like 10 that I've got on my phone here that we're going to be going through. Last time we did a part 1, you guys seemed to really like it. So we're going to be doing a second part today, just kind of going through them, because I found some pretty funny ones and some pretty neat ones as well that are just kind of like things that I didn't know about Funko Pops, or like things. Anyways, I'll show you guys as we're going through it, but I also wanted to show you this one. This has to do with Funko Pops, but it really doesn't. It's actually Gary V, and he's got a lot of Funko Pops in his background. He's also holding one, so let's watch this video, because I think it's pretty cool.
TikTok, it's Wednesday. We're in the middle. I know it's hump day, which alludes to, oh, it's almost the weekend of being alive. Let's go wild on this Wednesday.
Okay, I have two things about this one. One thing is, I have no clue which figure he's holding in his hand here. I'm trying to look at it like close up. I don't know. You can kind of see it's got like a blue body with like a yellow or square kind of, or like a yellow diamond there. I don't know what that could be. But then also, if you look right behind his shoulder, it's like a Gary V custom pop. So I think that's pretty cool that he has that. He also has a lot of like Winnipeg Jet stuff back there. And I know I've seen other figures in his background before this in other TikToks. So if you go through his stuff and he's sitting there at his like table there, you can see a lot of cool figures. I just thought I'd point this out because Gary V is a huge influencer and TikToker on the app, so I just thought I'd mention it because he does have some pops in the background, and it's pretty neat. After that, I found a TikTok about a guy who goes to Goodwill and he's looking for different things. So this one kind of has more than just the pops in it. Because it's a minute long, I'm only going to show you the parts that he really talks about pops. But yeah, let's go through this because he does find a pretty cool one.
About to go to the Goodwill. Let's see what I find. Got this $2.99 bag of toys here. We got a Calvin Johnson Wave 1, so it is an early Funko Pop, 2014, and also a Baloo beanbag plush from Disney. Should get about 5 for the Funko and 2 or 3 plus shipping on both.
Anyways, guys, that was kind of the part that he had. The rest of it's him just kind of going around looking at other things, but I did notice that he had the Funko Pop in the bag from Goodwill. Now, that's a fun little thing that you guys can do if maybe your stores aren't getting in much new stuff. Go to Goodwills, Value Villages, the Salvation Army, places like that, you know, that get in donations from people, and you can actually find some pretty cool figures for cheap. Like, I know in the past that I found a couple different figures there. I found like a Nick Fury for, I think it was $4, $5, and it's worth like $80. I know it's not in box most of the time, but you can find some pretty cool figures and some older stuff that you wouldn't be able to find at like GameStop anymore. Okay guys, so this next one that I have here is of Dennis Nedry from Jurassic Park. This is a pretty funny one. If you guys don't know, Walmart got in a lot of these characters for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways, I don't want to ruin it. Let's just watch it real quick.
Nobody cares. 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 Nobody cares.
I don't know how one store can get so many of these characters in. It's so weird that they did too. Like, it's like, I swear, let me scroll ahead a bit here to see. It's at least 50 to 60 of them. And then how much are they even? Let's see. It says on there $8.99. Okay, just to let you know, they're not selling out of those anytime soon. Don't get me wrong, I love Jurassic Park. I love Dennis Nedry. I think he's a funny guy in the movie. I just do not think they're gonna sell like 60 of these things. But it is pretty cool. It's a funny thing. I mean, I totally forgot that, I don't know. Anyways, I just think it's really funny that they did this because it's one of those things that's very creative and it uses Funko Pops. This next one that I found here is a cake that's being made of a Fortnite Funko Pop. I thought this was so cool because they use like fondant to cover the outside and it looks pretty much like a real Funko Pop. So let's check this one out. Okay, so the one thing I want to say is they did not show the whole cake. I'm kind of sad about that. They showed like most of it. They showed the body and then the head, but they didn't put it together. Maybe you got to go over to their Instagram and find it. Let me see if I can actually find the whole cake right now. One second. Aha, guys, so I found it here. This is bendito.pastel.bakery. They don't speak English, it looks like, but they do have a lot of Funko Pop cakes on here. They've got some of just normal sized ones of like Superman is pretty cool, and then they also have one of the Rex that we were looking at here. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was, but it's still a really cool figure. I like the way they made that a lot. I wonder how the head stays up on that. Maybe like dowels or something inside of that. But then just above that one, I noticed they also made a Batman Funko Pop cake, so that's pretty cool that they did this. So yeah, it's cool that I looked this up because they do have a lot of really great stuff over here. Okay, after that one, I have a series that I've been watching on TikTok. This is a girl who's been making a custom Funko Pop for, I believe it's her boyfriend or her husband or fiance or something like that, and he's in the army. So they actually, like, she's been doing like I swear it's like a 5-part series of her creating this figure, and it's doing really well for her. It's been blowing up. I remember last time I saw it, it was like 1 million views on one of them, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So they were doing really well. But anyways, I want to show you a couple of them here because she's doing a really great job with this. Okay guys, so there was the one of her making the actual figure, but now there's also another one of her making the box, so let's check that one out as well. Okay, that is cool. I don't know why, but it's so fun to see someone make a custom figure and like what their process is of making it. So to see it go from like, I believe it was like just 4 different figures put together. So there was like the Dennis Nedry one. She actually showed them off in the first TikTok. So let's see what they were that she used. There was, I think, 3 figures she put together. There was the... So guys, it looks like it took her like 3 figures to put this together. There was a basketball player. Combat Carl Jr. is the one from Toy Story, and then Dennis Nedry. So it was really well done. I could never do that. I mean, I've tried to make custom pops in the past, but what I do is I literally just paint over what was already there. I'll be like, oh, this one kind of looks like Walt Disney. Let's turn this into Walt Disney. You know what I mean? There's no real like breaking and placing and putting stuff together. That's a talent. I will say that. That is art. But this was really well done. Anyways, guys, I like that one a lot. But let's move on to the next one.
Anna, Elsa, Sven, Samantha. I don't even know it's Samantha.
I don't know why I find that one so funny. But that one right there, guys, was, if you guys need some context there, if you guys haven't seen Frozen 2, in the movie, Olaf, I believe he gets lost or something like that, and he's calling for everybody, and then he goes, Samantha, and he doesn't even know a Samantha. So he starts to laugh about it. I thought that was really funny.
Pardon the interruption, but Tristan just wanted to let you know that it was funny by saying exactly what was just said. Thank you. Back to your regular scheduled programming.
That somebody actually made a custom box of Olaf with the name Samantha at the bottom. Just some of those little things that I think are pretty great. But anyways, yeah, that's the one that I pulled up. It was just really funny. This next one that I found here was actually of a lady who plays someone on The Walking Dead. I'm not exactly sure who it is, but somebody made a custom Funko Pop of her and then brought it to them. It looks like they were at like a con or something like that, probably like a Comic-Con, and they showed it to her and she got really excited about it. So let's check that out. Oh, hold on, they were at Fan Expo Canada. I went to that. Hey, that's cool. I wonder if she was there the same year I was there. I'm not exactly sure, but you guys could see in the background they put up like the papers to show stuff, and it was Samantha. What am I doing here? Samantha. I don't even know a Samantha. Sorry. I go to that one. But yeah, so somebody made a custom pop of her, and I don't believe they have a figure of her from The Walking Dead, so it's pretty cool to see something like that, and someone gets so excited about seeing a figure of themselves. This next one that I have here is pretty funny. So this is, well, not so much funny, but I do like the way this guy did this. He does like a whole Funko Pop check and shows off a bunch of his collection. So let's see what he's got in his collection.
Hey yo, Funko Pop check.
Go dummy, go beast on them. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on them. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat on them. Put that 500 degrees on them. 500 degrees. Go dummy, go beast on them. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on them. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat on them. Put that 500.
Looking through his collection, there was actually some pretty cool stuff. So I saw... Where was the one that I saw that he had that was pretty cool? It was a bunch of the Rocks ones right at the very, very end there. It was Ringo and George. George Harrison is one of the more expensive ones. I think, or those two might be the cheaper ones out of the two. No, I think Paul and George are the two expensive ones. I don't know. I did see guys, they had some pretty good ones here. He's got some Bob's Burgers ones. He's got some Deadpool ones. I also noticed the Snowy Bigfoot That was pretty cool from Fan Expo Canada. It looks like he went as well because it had the convention sticker. I don't know, that was one of those ones that I wanted to point out because he had some pretty cool pops in the collection. I have another one here of a guy that looks like he works at a store that sells pops, whether it be an EB Games or some store like that, maybe even a comic book shop. But he shows off a bunch of like error figures that he's had, so let's check him out.
So I work in a store that sells Funkos, and every now and then we get some real oddities. So here's our little freak show section. So we got a Rick that's missing an arm. Not even in the box, just missing. We have not one but 3 Maleficents, all with the wings broken off. We have Blue from Jurassic Park with 2 of the same arms. And my absolute favorite, Peggy from Mad Men, with just a cigarette on her forehead.
When it comes to pops that are either broken or pieces are missing, it's usually because they're small pieces. I mean, I speak from experience here. There have been figures in the past that I've gotten them and they're missing something or broken, and it's usually pretty easy to fix when there's like a small thing and you can just glue it back together because they are pretty versatile when it comes to that. But when it came to that Rick there not even having an arm in the box, I have no clue what you would do about that. Probably have to return it or get a new one. It looks like they're a store, so they just keep them in the back, you know, try to quality control them at the store, and I think that's really great. But because Funko is making so many figures, sometimes those little things kind of slip through the cracks, and I mean, I don't blame them. I wouldn't be able to find every single small thing, especially the Peggy with the cigarette on her forehead. I mean, it probably could have fallen off, but it looks like the plastic is holding it in there. I'm not sure, but if it's stuck there, that's a pretty cool error.
How to make a mini Funko Pop box in 8 steps. Step 1, grab a Funko Pop, open it up, and take apart the box. Step 2, put the box onto a scanner and scan the image into your computer. Step 3, load the images into Photoshop and create a template. Step 4, print out a mini version of the template onto matte photo paper and cut it out. Step 5, cut up some plastic packaging and glue it to the box to create a window for the toy. Step 6, glue the box all together. Step 7, take a mini Funko Pop pen and take off the top part to use as the toy. Step 8, put the toy in the box, close it up, and you've got your own miniature Funko Pop. Okay,
this right here, if you guys want to see this as an actual video, let me know, because we could totally do that. Who is this guy? Let me check. It's Dwayne Shoots Toys, as it looks like his username is, so if you guys want to check him out, I definitely recommend it. If he's going to be making videos like this, I kind of want to look at some other ones as well. But that right there is something pretty neat. I've never actually thought about doing that, and the way he did it is very unique as well. So if you guys want to see a video on me trying that, let me know. We could totally do that. But before we get out of here, guys, because that was the last TikTok I want to show off, let's make a Funko Pop TikTok real quick. Alright, so this was my idea for the TikTok. It was kind of a dumb one, but I think it's pretty funny. So, it's this thing where people say, it was an audio, because if you guys don't know, on TikTok you can use other people's audio. So there was an audio that I had found that was, it was something like, you guys don't know what my profession is, but I'm going to show you what I do for a living, and let's see if that makes me lose or gain followers. So my idea was this. People do it where it's like, they've got the door closed like this, and then they open it up to whatever it was. So I've seen a couple different ones, but what I wanted to do was, I mean, it's dumb, but I wanted to walk in and be like, let's see if I'd lose or gain followers, and then I open up the door, and it's just all of this. I know last time I was more creative with it, where I did the I like big pops, itty bitty pops, and I showed it off with the song there. But this time I didn't really have anything, but I wanted to do a TikTok for you guys. Also, if you guys want to check out my TikTok at Top Pops on there, one word, feel free to do so, because this TikTok should be up by the time you guys are watching this. So let's make the TikTok, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so it took a bit of digging, but I found the audio here. I'm going to play it right here for you guys.
Hey, who's ready for a quick social experiment? I'm going to show you what I do for a living, and we'll see if it makes me lose followers or maybe gain some. Come on, America, I believe in you. Here we go. Ready? So?
There we go. Okay, we're going to try this out here and see how it goes. Okay, guys, let me just film this, and we'll see what happens.
Hey, who's ready for a quick social experiment? I'm going to show you what I do for a living, and we'll see if it makes me lose followers or maybe gain some. Come on, America, I believe in you. Here we go. Ready? So? Come on, America, I believe in you. Here we go. Ready?
Now, the problem is with this one is that I don't think you can see too much of it. So let me see. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll have it like this. I'll have the door closed. I'll switch my phone to the other way, and then we'll show it off that way. That might look a bit better. Okay, here we go. Let's try that again. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna, I mean, we'll try it, guys. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, let's sit back on the couch and then we'll end the video. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you wanna see the full TikTok, go over to my TikTok at Top Pops. It'll be right there. It should be the newest one. But thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys wanna see more of these, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.